Hey guys, okay, so here's the deal. I have this enormous old bridesmaid dress from like 8 years and 50 pounds ago, and I figure it's this beautiful red color. Valentine's Day is coming up. Why don't I try and, what's the term, upstyle it? Basically, this has just been sitting in the closet all that time, and I hate that. I hate the idea of the wasted fabric, so I want to turn it into a cute Valentine's Day dress. So I had thought about doing my own pattern, but I think it might be easier just to go off of a pre-made pattern. So I'll probably make some changes along the way, but I figured this will give me a good base. So why don't I pull everything out and see if I can get some inspiration. So as I'm laying this pattern out, I just realized that I haven't measured for my dress size in quite a while. The last I knew I was a 12, but I think I might be maybe a 10 now. You know what? I will cut for a 12 and I can always sew it in if I have to. So I just finished tracing out all of the pieces of the dress, and now I think at this point I'm going to start pulling apart the old dress and just kind of separating out the different types of fabric. I have the dress all tore apart. Here's all the pieces right here. And a couple things is, as I was tearing this apart, even though it is like 5 sizes bigger than I wear now, because the new dress design has pleats, I'm a little worried there's not going to be enough fabric. So I may have to adjust the pattern accordingly. The other thing that I saw and I kind of want to take advantage of is it had this really cool see-through material, and I thought that this would be super cute for this sort of midriff region. So like the midriff front, I think that would be so cool to do as see-through, and there's just enough material to do that. So I'm super excited, and let's get everything laid out and see if I can actually cut out the pattern as is. So this is what I was afraid of. So assuming I don't bother about mashing up grains or anything, I have to cut 2 of these pieces, which this is the big boy, and then I have to cut 2 of those, and I just don't have enough of this like nice silk material to do that, so I'm gonna have to adjust the skirt. So I'll do the top the same, but I can't do pleats, which is a little sad, but it is what it is. I got all the pieces cut, and it took forever. So here's what I decided to do, because I really wanted to keep the pleats. The pleats to me were very important. I just love the fit of it, so I decided to cut it from the lining fabric because I did have enough of that, and because it is fairly see-through, I know that I'm gonna have to wear a slip with it, but that's okay. The other problem is because it had this really heavy tulle on the original dress, it has these, yeah, you can see them, like these really like set in place thread lines, and I have hopefully a simple solution to that, but until I actually start putting this together, I won't know if that's actually going to work or not. So the skirt's going to be the lining, and then I am going to do that silky material for the bodice, and then to kind of bring that material down into the skirt, I'm going to do some ruffles in that same silk material, and I think hopefully it will draw everything all together. So now I just need to sew everything together. So the skirt is done, and now it is time for the bodice. have the bodice here and it's almost done except for the sleeve openings, and that's because I want to add some ruffles in it to help match the skirt. So the bodice is done and the skirt is done. So now we just have to put them together. And I'm a little heartbroken, guys, because I just tried on the bodice just to see if it would fit. And it doesn't. It doesn't fit. And I know part of it is me, definitely, but also too, I feel like maybe I trusted the pattern a little too much. But I'm not a quitter. I'm gonna finish this dress. And I almost feel like maybe I need a longer zipper on it just so I can actually get it on. Otherwise, I might need to lose weight. Alright, well, she's done, and she's so beautiful, but she doesn't fit, and I think I know why. So I decided to recycle the zipper from the old dress, but the old dress was, I almost said boobless, strapless. It was a strapless dress. So the zipper started down further, and obviously the whole point of a zipper is to open up the narrowest part of the dress so you can actually get into it. And this one doesn't. It actually like stops right above the narrowest point. So I can't get my big boobs into it. So I'm gonna have to tear her apart a little bit. And I hate the idea of it, but it's gotta happen. I gotta do it. I added the zipper, the dress is done, and it still doesn't fit. I can at least get it on now, but apparently I have the back of like a linebacker or something because I can't zip it up. And it doesn't help that the fabric, it has no stretch whatsoever. So I've done all I'm about to do with this dress. I've worked very hard on it. And at this point, I think I just need to lose weight. Plain and simple. I am so happy with how it turned out. I think it's an absolutely beautiful dress. Having the pattern as a guide definitely helped, and then of course adding my own little bits to it. And I think it is actually a really pretty dress. If you guys agree, please leave me a thumbs up. That would make me pretty happy. If any of you are phenomenal seamstresses and you have any advice for me, please let me know down in the comments. I'm trying to learn, I'm trying to get better. I've been doing a lot of studying on like how to get a good fit. I've been picking up a ton of books. This is next on my list, which I think is gonna be very handy. And otherwise, I've just been having a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun designing and sewing and overcoming problems. And from that, learning and getting better. And hopefully in the future, when I post more sewing videos, which I will, it'll be less trial and error and more look at this awesome thing I made. So please subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my journey towards being a design goddess. And that being said, guys, thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you the next time around.